Oil prices and energy costs are a key component of the economy, an economy that hasn't been growing as fast as many, including many investors, would like. But a few economists say there is a way to increase growth and maybe even get it above that elusive 3% rate. Steve Liesman takes a look.
A quartet of leading conservative economists are arguing in a new paper that the U.S. isn't stuck forever with sub 2% growth. They say 3% is realistic if the right policies are pursued. John Cogan joined with John Taylor and Kevin Warsh and Glenn Hubbard to say that attaining 3% annual GDP growth rate is based upon enactment and implementation of a package containing significant tax reform, regulatory reform, budget reform, and monetary reform. Taylor, Warsh, and Hubbard are all believed to be under consideration by the Trump administration for positions at the Federal Reserve.
The thing that this business cycle was different in was the collapse in capital spending. That has been the biggest explanation of the decline in productivity. Better tax policy can help to turn that around. Tax policy can also help with hours worked, but we've got to actually do it. We can't just talk about it.
Productivity growth, or how efficient the economy is, and growth in hours worked, or growth in the labor force, are the linchpins of overall economic growth. If you work more and work more efficiently, you grow more. The paper argues that the wrong economic policy of the Obama administration are the chief culprits in the U.S. slowdown. The Congressional Budget Office and many economists think that economic growth is capped at below 2%. Liberal economists blame more of the shrinking workforce on baby boomer retirement, and they're skeptical that government policy can boost productivity by a full percentage point, as claimed by the authors of the paper.
There are lots of credible studies that show cuts in marginal tax rates will boost productivity growth, will boost investment a tiny little bit.
Putting in place policies that lead to better economic growth, that's one thing. The danger is if the Trump administration and Congress budget and spend for those higher growth numbers and then they don't appear. Deficits could surge, and that can reduce the impact of the pro-growth policies. Even the authors of the paper agree with that. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Steve Liesman.